Okay, we are moving right along. I see a couple pieces of extruded ready to go over there. We got about one more, maybe 1.5 more carts loads, and then all them things. We'll be done that in the next hour. It's lunchtime. Oliver's gonna go get some lunch. We got about 1,100 pounds of cast aluminum loaded, cleaned, ready to rock and roll, and about 70 pounds of old sheet. So we're doing pretty good. We'll have this knocked out in the next hour after lunch, and then we'll see where we're at with this job. This is the second day. I already spent like it wasn't even a whole day. I spent like half a day processing that other stuff from that other video and stripping that wire, which unfortunately was a huge disappointment because the price dropped so much. All right, we're getting down to it. I think there's like one more cart load out there. Oliver's cleaning up these things here. Looks like we got a piece of little hidden piece of extrusion. While he's tearing into that, I'm gonna fire this jaw up. What is it? That's a Phillips. See, this is cast. One little screw. One little screw that we probably can't get. What you need. Maybe we can shear it off. Maybe not. I'm gonna have to find a number 1 bit. Or we'll just cut it. Got a little chunk of extrusion going on. What is all this? It's raining. That sucks. All right, let's clean up some of this aluminum with the metal. Okay. That. Now I do have these easy out things, but a lot of times the steel is kind of corroded in there. This is much faster. Man, I tell you, if you're like serious about scrapping, oh, cut right through the nut. Having a hydraulic cutter, it really is a game changer. Definitely saves time. and lets you do things that you normally, you know, wouldn't be able to do. I'm not worried about that little bit of steel in the cast because I know you're allowed 3% iron in your cast. And I like to give them their 3%. It's like China, when they figured out that you're allowed so much percentage of rat hair and what was it, cockroaches in the tuna. They considered that a recipe, so they were adding cockroaches and rat hair to your tuna, allegedly. Oh, I'm wondering why. I'm like thinking, hey man, you missed a bunch of stuff. We haven't even gotten to this and I'm throwing shit in here. Oh. Okay. This is why I like these. They're tin snips. So if you're in here cutting copper, it's a no big deal if you start cutting steel with it. I'll tell you, man, we need to start growing our own food because every time I eat, I feel lethargic. Where's the bit that was on here? Where's that small bit? Man, last time, I don't eat fast food anymore. Last time I ate, like, I mean, it's very rare that I eat it. I think Oliver got me a burger like 2 weeks ago. But every time I eat anything, I think last time I ate McDonald's, it just like puts me to sleep, man. I feel like they're really ramping up the chemicals. You know what I lost, man? I lost that punch we had. Remember that punch? That thing was so awesome. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time, man. I just threw all this shit in. That's pretty much clean. Just set that right there for now. We're gonna throw that right back in here. Pretty much. Oh, we got more. Normally I don't even waste my time unscrewing these lenses anymore. I'll just break that glass usually. See if we can just get this off real quick. driver. It's really sad how they went from the HID to the LED and really just kind of ruined the whole industry, or at least my industry. I was quite content scrapping transformers. And I'm pretty sure people are going to get fed up one day with having to replace their whole fixture and not being able to maintain them with these LED bull craps. This looks suspiciously like a double aluminum transformer.
We're gonna weigh all this?
Yeah, man, throw all that shit in there. Clean up that glass too, man, because I keep kicking it. At least they're still using real glass. That's annoying. Yeah, so the scrap from the lighting is not going anywhere. I'm getting more of the fixtures. It's just they're not worth anything. Like compared to an HID fixture or the maintenance that used to go along with the HID fixtures, you know. They could have I mean, some of these fixtures probably been up for 20 years. I think it's going to be hard to find an LED that has been up for 20 years. I think that's going to be like an impossibility because, man, they ain't lasting. Especially down here in South Florida, the lightning, the weather. These things are great when you first buy them, but then they start, I think they start loosening it up in here, and then the wire rolls in there. I do see a gap. But when you first get these, man, Oh look, it's one of these things. This is like a hollow, it's like a hollow copper doohickey. I don't know if we have any copper. Got some computer board here. Probably a no grade board. There's a big chunk of cast. The big old heat sink. I think I did a whole bunch of these at one point. Look at that, something burned up right there. Transformer, little transformer. Some type of reset. Bunch of plastic. We'll throw that with the electronic boards that I've been saving. We're gonna do something with them one day. All right, man, make sure that bag ain't too heavy. I got my weak arm over here. Yep, my suspicion was right. You know, you do enough of these, you start to see, you know, this one, the suspicion was the way these wires were. I think I had another all aluminum one over here. I got that big transformer out there on the trailer. Those will all go together. It's aluminum. That's sheet aluminum. I guess we could pull that off for them. Or how little these LEDs are. I don't think that's worth saving. Alright, let's get on these big boy lights, see what we got. Big nut driver. Not so big nut driver. Okay, I was wrong. We had the right one to begin with, or the right one was somewhere. Right here. Woo. That looks suspiciously like an aluminum transformer. Relatively easy to come apart. Okay. See if we can. Okay, that's not the result I was looking for, but we'll take it. That's what I was looking for. All right. What else we got? want to check those transformers. We don't want to be processing aluminum transformers. We actually lose money on double aluminum transformers. Okay, this one I know right away is one small aluminum, 2 coppers. This one here looks like big aluminum, small copper. Very unfortunate. This looks like double copper. Yep. That I already know. We'll have to knock these off. That one I know. This one, I'm thinking aluminum. Yep. And copper. Yeah. Sad, sad. The very few transformers that we do get, unfortunately, that's the sad reality that we have, is half of them are going to be freaking aluminum or aluminum copper, and then a small percentage are going to be double aluminum. Unless you get some real old originals over the past, I'd say even like 5 to 8 years, when they change them out, they started coming out with these cheap aluminum transformers. No one's going to spend the money for a double copper. They're just going to you know, get the light working cheap as possible. Man, I've had some of these drills for years. I think one of these two is my original 20 volt that I bought. Man, it's got to be 10 years ago. Probably this one. This one's been through the ringer. And then like every 2 years or whatever, I buy a new one. I've destroyed a couple, crushed them. I ran one over. I actually found one at the scrap yard in a scrap bin from someone working with me, dropping it in a bin and then not pulling it out. God knows over the years like how much tools of mine I've scrapped. All right, let's see what we got on the trailer, man. Let's see what we got left, because I think we're almost done. This last little bit's gonna go pretty quick and pretty much fill out our trailer. Yeah, all we got is a couple little white ones, so I'm not expecting any more transformers out of this dealio. We will get some more extruded arms, which is good. We got this, and we already took, you know, what was that? It's over 1,700. I think I paid 1,400, so we're 300 into the good on this. Let's go. Oh, we got a whole little stack in here. That's what I'm talking about. Go put this with the other extruded. All right, let's go get this stuff on the trailer and then get that last little bit in here. We're gonna time lapse that, and then we'll figure out what we got at the end here, because I've been weighing all this stuff up. More stainless. I don't know about that nut, but got a nice pile of stainless there. Got another nice pile of stainless there. We're just gaining stainless. I wonder if it'll cut this copper. Oh. Nice. We need to heat that up, man. There's a lot of copper in that bucket. Okay, what else we got? I mean, we got some ballast to cut, but I think we'll do that later. Oliver's cleaning up these things for me. We could unbolt them, but let's see how the jaw does. Oh! Oh. Oh, we almost got it in one swipe. Big old dome. Big chunk of cast. It's got a little iron in it, but we'll let it slide. Let's see if we can get that in one shot. This is gonna be all up in my shit. Oh, that one still had a bulb in it, dude. All right, we'll let that slide too. Okay. Condensing down. Okay. Nice. Okay, jaw for the win. Let's see if we can liberate this this wire. Yep. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I'm good with that. Let's see. Got a bunch of bulbs. That is the only thing you really need to recycle. This is garbage. And then you can condense that down even more. And then you take that to the dump, or you save it and try to recover the mercury, which Sometimes you can see it down in there. This might have been a high pressure sodium or something. Who knows? But I'll cut all them off and I'll take that. Oh, maybe that was it. I just seen it. Oh yeah, I see something in there. Right there. There's your mercury dot. Huh. Or it's something. So what else we got here? We're gonna recover a bunch of brass like this. Brass breakage. And I'll throw that with the ballast. That's basically what it is. Oh, we got a transformer. Let's cut that little thing in half. No. Okay. Ah, our little transformer. The ferrite. Nice little chunk of number 2 copper there. Huh. We might be able to process e-waste with the jaw, or at least get the little transformers. All right, we're gonna go weigh this, get the trailer loaded down, and then clean up a little bit. I believe these are stainless. I believe. No, unfortunately they are stainless, but they're magnetic, so they're gonna go with the steel. Unfortunately, we got a nice little chunk of extrusion. We had a ton of these I took the other day. Okay, well that's it for today. Oliver had to cut off. Now, we didn't work a full 8 hours today. We kind of started around 9 o'clock. We took an hour lunch because it was pouring. And we did something else for about an hour. And then he had to go. So that was like probably 5 good hours of processing. Now, a lot of that stuff was clean. And I still have a lot of stuff to clean up over here. Some ballast and a little bit of stuff. And I still have a little bit of wire that I saved, number 2, like battery cable stuff that I'll clean up, and all these transformers. And then there was a bunch of stuff like that. I saved some lights. So this is the 3rd day on that trailer load. It took 1 whole day just to go get it and bring it back. That was a solid 8 hours. Basically, it was like 5 hours of driving, 2.5 there, 3 hours there, and then, you know, I did eat lunch with my guy while I was there, so that was like a good 30-40 minutes. But it was a lot of work loading that stuff up, and then 2.5 hours back. And then I spent on that first video, I might have had 3 or 4 hours processing that stuff, cleaning the trailer. And then it was like an hour and a half of stripping. So it wasn't even really like a full day. I did drive it down to Miami, but I had some things to do down there. And I'm probably gonna have another, between the transfer, that's gonna take me like 30 minutes to run them. And then I don't know if what I'm gonna do with that stuff. I got some more of it over here. It's like aluminum mixed in with steel. I don't know if I'm gonna pull that aluminum out, if it's really worth it. But we did pretty good today. We had 1,600 pounds of cast aluminum at $898. And we had 235 pounds of old sheet at $129. 40 pounds of extruded at $32. 19 pounds of number 2 insulated at $17 for $1,076.59. Not bad for like 5 hours worth of work. And we're still gonna pull probably a few $100s out of the copper. And then I have some steel and then whatever that is. So all in all, that was a pretty good load. I'm very grateful Oliver was able to come over and help me, because my arm, I've been actually not utilizing my arm. As the only thing I've been doing with my arm is picking up a drill with it, but I've been like not doing any of the heavy stuff I normally do, which is creating issues like, you know, with my shoulder and my left arm now, because I'm really straining that arm to take. I realized that I move a lot of heavy crap around, and it's a lot of work. And one thing I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna have to make that forklift a priority. I've already started cleaning out in front of the bay. I'm just gonna have to work myself to the bone until I get that thing done. So, come this far. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I have to clean this table off. I keep trying to clear the table, and every time I feel like I'm getting progress, boom, it fills back up. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I would like a nice clean table. On that note, I'm gonna go rest. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Watch it. Look, it's dancing. You ever seen your copper dance before? Man, we got some nice sport lighters. And if you know anything about sport lighters, there should be some big old 1500 watt transformers hiding in there. To me, those are pretty much the holy grail of lighting transformers.